Toxic relationships are very frequent, very abusive, very destructive, very hard on children, very hard on the people involved. Not a lot of solutions around, and not a good understanding of where they come from or how to fix them. So what do we need to do? We need to rethink our ideas that we have when we study psychology, human relationships, interactions, etc. We need to review that whole body of knowledge and take it in a new direction. And that new direction is the direction of cybernetics. Cybernetics are just pictures, graphs, flow diagrams, but ideas that are put into visual form so we can see the idea and then start thinking about it. And what the visual picture does is it gives you a chance to see many parts working together or not working well together, which is the case of the dysfunctional relationships. I want to say one more thing about cybernetics. Cybernetics has a lot to do with feedback. The idea came up in the Second World War when they started making guided missiles and realized that the missile wouldn't go the direction it was actually supposed to go. There would be a small error, and there had to be a feedback loop correcting the path so it would hit the target, because it was always off target, and those corrections had to be made all the time. So the idea of cybernetics came up when it was realized that feedback had to be put into a system to get the result that you needed. Now, in relationships, there's a problem with the feedback. It works against you, not for you. And people don't realize that and begin to go to war with each other because each is trying to use his own feedback system to fix his own feelings, which opposes the other person's feedback system. So it's really then a war. And until all the parts of this are recognized, and that's why we use the cybernetics, the visual pictures, because it's complex, we can't change it. We have to see what's going on and then make the decision, I'm not going to do that anymore. So there are lots of examples that we see, but we have to take the idea and make it visual so it's understandable as the event itself is taking place. And that's what cybernetics does.